PlayStation Evolution, and perhaps the PS4 will be streaming PS3 games? Okay, let's talk about this. But before we get to this video, let's get to the question of the day. Alright, so stay tuned to the end of this video to find out the answer to the question of the day. Alright, so I just finished watching this 2-minute video, PlayStation Evolution, and basically a promo regarding, well, the history of the Sony brand, and they showed the original PS1, its launch era, and, you know, this was called PlayStation Evolution, the beginning. Basically just the PS1, you know, around that early mid-90s era, that 94, 95, you know, they mentioned E3 and how it had a showcase there and it was really successful. You know, the PS1, you know, launching in Japan first, selling like, you know, 1 million units and stuff. It was cool to see that historical footage. It was nice that they actually did a little throwback, you know, kind of nostalgic. Oh man, it's just seeing those Crash Bandicoot commercials, man. I mean, my god. Yes, at one point, Crash Bandicoot was Sony's mascot. And it's a shame, man. They never were able to hold on to Crash. You know, the guy went somewhere. You know, it sucks. It sucks that to this day, Crash. You know what happened to Crash? You know, he's not even in PlayStation All-Stars, I don't think. I always thought he was a PlayStation exclusive, like a first party, like kind of like a Mario, but I think his games were developed by Naughty Dog, but then something happened to the rights or the ownership of the character, and then got sold off to somebody else, and I don't know. It was cool, man. They had Parappa the Rapper. Man, that was way back in the day. Freaking 97, 98. Oh my god. That old footage with a dinosaur, and then they had a tech demo of a dinosaur, because I guess, well, dinosaurs were really popular in the 90s, you know, Jurassic Park and all that shit. Those graphics look like shit now, but they were very revolutionary back then. I mean, that was the best 3D graphics available, you know, that very basic looking reboot, you know, mid-90s computer design. And that was just the CGI, like that was just the cutscenes. The actual in-game graphics was a lot more polygonal and very basic, you know, very edgy, like blocky-looking characters, not a lot of detail. I would never want to fucking play those games now, you know what I mean? I can never bring myself to play like old-school 90s 3D games, you know, like N64, PlayStation, Sega Saturn. I just can't. As a kid, it was amazing, but... So anyway, talking about the PS4, they're going to have some cloud streaming stuff in there designed to allow users to play PS3 games on the next-gen console. The new technology to be unveiled Wednesday, along with the new console, see, they pretty much confirmed it along with the new console, will allow users to play games delivered over the internet. The streaming service is designed to use current PS3 titles on the new consoles. The new device is also expected to play new games stored on optical discs. PS4 also comes along with other enhancements to bolster its position on the market. Whatever other enhancements could be. It's probably some sort of multimedia shit. I wouldn't be surprised. Bolster its position. I don't know, immediately for some reason I thought maybe you could play demos right there on the spot, you know, cloud stream those as well. They also had that the second PS4 controller, and apparently it's supposed to have maybe a headphone jack? Is that right? An integrated speaker, touchscreen, yeah. This is it, man. I mean, Wednesday's coming up. I can't believe it. It's only 4 days away, and they're gonna announce the PS4, it seems. I wonder if they'll call it PS4... no, PS Evolution. PlayStation Evolution. Honestly, like, PS4 is just too redundant. That numerical shit. When is it gonna stop? You know? We're gonna get to PS9, PS20, PS92. I mean, come on, man. Getting sick and tired of numbers. Why can't they have, like, really fancy names or something wicked, like something cool? I've always loved the Sega Saturn name. That was always awesome. Sega Saturn. You know what I mean? They always had creative names. The Dreamcast, Sega Genesis. You know, it was always like, at least Sega had creative names. Nintendo with their bullshit Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64. The GameCube was fitting because it was a freaking cube. And the Wii is kinda okay, I guess. It's kinda catchy. It's nonsensical. It's just the Wii, and then the Wii U. You know, but I mean, even the Xbox, 360, 720, Durango, I don't fucking know. That's pretty much... You know, it's kind of funny because in the past couple of days, I've been buying PSPs. You know what I mean? I'm playing these systems from like 8.5 years ago, you know what I mean? I just bought a couple of PSPs, you know, with a bunch of games. You know, it's amazing the kind of deals you'll find on Craigslist, but I'll get into that a little bit later. Like, I'll probably review some PSP games. And as far as the PS4, the cloud streaming of PS3 games is a little bit kind of like not a big deal to me. It really isn't. I'd rather them... Because that suggests, that pretty much implicates that they're not going to be able to fucking play the actual discs on the damn system. So you're not... There's no backward compatibility here. You're going to fucking stream them. So you're probably going to have to pay for it or something. And even if it's free, let's say it's free, which is probably the best case scenario, next to the actual using the fucking hard media, the actual discs, the Blu-ray, the fucking things that you paid for already, and being able to insert it and run it on the, you know, PS4. But as far as streaming it for free, that's okay. I mean, you're gonna need internet access for that. It's got to be secure. Your internet access has to be always fucking sharp, and you know, the lagging issue is the problem here. Connectivity issues, you know. Internet's always going down. And I don't know, man. Cloud streaming PS3 games. I just have a feeling, I don't think Sony's gonna give it away for free. They're probably gonna fucking want to make money off of this. You know, like, let's say maybe it's a service, some sort of pay service, or something. There's gotta be a catch in there. Stream it, let's say you pay, I don't know, $10 a month or something to be able to stream as many games as you want. Cloud stream, whatever. So basically, you're not gonna be able to, it's not gonna be inside your system. You'll just be playing it on your system while it's running somewhere else. And it's becoming the new form of renting video games in many respects. Like, the brick and mortar store, you know, Blockbuster's out, Rogers Video, that shit is done. Now everything is online, you're streaming shit all the time, you're doing that. Even just to rent games, you know, to try them out or something. I mean, who knows what kind of limitations you'll have on the cloud streaming thing. You know, that's pretty much it for now. Until February 20th. Alright, so this was the answer to the question of the day.